Cease to persuade, my loving Proteus. Homekeeping youth have ever homely wits, but were it not affection chains thy tender days to the sweet glances of thy honoured love, I rather would entreat thy company to see the wonders of the world abroad than living, well, dully, sluggardized at home, wear out thy youth with shapeless idleness. But since thou lovest, love still and thrive therein, even as I would when I to love begin.
Wilt thou be gone? Sweet Valentine, adieu! Think on thy Proteus, when thou haply seest some rare noteworthy object in thy travel. Wish me partaker in thy happiness when thou dost meet good hap. And in thy danger, if ever danger do environ thee, commend thy grievance to my holy prayers, and I will be thy beadsman, Valentine.
What, and on a love book, pray for my success?
Upon some book I love, I'll pray for thee.
But that is on some shallow story of deep love. How young Leander crossed the Hellespont.
That's a deep story of a deeper love, for he was more than over shoes in love.
Oh, 'tis true. For you are over boots in love, and yet you never swam the Hellespont.
Over the boots? Nay, give me not the boots.
No, I will not, for it boots thee not.
What?
To be in love, where scorn is bought with groans, coy looks with heart-sore sighs, one fading moment's mirth with 20 watchful, weary, tedious nights. But if haply won, or perhaps a hapless gain, if lost, why then a grievous labour won, however, but a folly bought with wit, or else a wit by folly vanquished.
So by your circumstance you call me fool.
So by your circumstance I fear you'll prove.
'Tis love you cavil at, I am not love.
Love is your master, for he masters you. And he that is so yoked by a fool, methinks, should not be chronicled for wise.
Yet writers say, as in the sweetest bud the eating canker dwells, so doting love inhabits the finest wits of all.
And writers say, as the most forward bud is eaten by the canker ere it blow, even so, by love, the young and tender wit is turned to folly, blasting in the bud, losing his verdure even in the prime, and all the fair effects of future hopes. Oh, but wherefore waste I time to counsel thee that art a votary to fond desire? Once more, adieu. Come. My father at the road expects my coming there to see me ship.
And thither will I bring thee, Valentine.
Sweet Proteus, no. Now let us take our leave. To Milan, let me hear from thee by letters of thy success in love, and what news else betideth here in absence of thy friend, and likewise will visit thee with mine.
All happiness perchance to thee in Milan.
As much to you at home. And so, farewell.
He after honour hunts, I after love. He leaves his friends to dignify them more. I leave myself, my friends, and all for love. Thou, Julia, thou hast metamorphosed me, made me neglect my studies, lose my time, war with good counsel, set the world at naught, made wit with musing weak, heart sick with thought.
Hey, Proteus, save you. Saw you my master?
But now he parted hence to embark for Milan.
20 to 1 then he is shipped already, and I have played the sheep in losing him.
Indeed, the sheep will very often stray if the shepherd be a while away.
What, you conclude that my master is a shepherd then, and I a sheep?
I do.
Why then, my horns are his horns, whether I wake or sleep.
A silly answer, and fitting well a sheep.
This proves me still a sheep.
True, and thy master a shepherd.
Nay, that I can deny by a circumstance.
It shall go hard, but I'll prove it by another.
The shepherd seeks the sheep, and not the sheep the shepherd. But I seek my master, and my master seeks not me. Therefore, I am no sheep.
The sheep for fodder follow the shepherd. The shepherd for food follow not the sheep. Thou for thy wages followest thy master. Thy master for wages follows not thee. Therefore thou art a sheep.
Such another proof will make me cry, bah.
But dost thou hear? Gavest thou my letter to Julia?
I, sir, I, a lost mutton, gave your letter to her, a laced mutton. And she, a laced mutton, gave me, a lost mutton, nothing for my labour.
Here's too small a pasture for such a store of mutton.
If the ground be overcharged, you had best stick her.
Nay, in that you are astray, 'twere best pound you.
Nay, sir, less than £1 shall serve me for carrying your letter.
You mistake, I mean the pound, a pinfold.
What? From £1 to a pin? Fold it over and over, 'tis threefold too little for carrying a letter to your lover.
Come, open the matter, in brief. What said she?
Open your purse, that the money and the matter may be both at once delivered.
Well, sir, here, take this for your pains. What said she?
Truly, sir, I think you'll hardly win her.
Why could thou perceive so much from her?
Sir, I could perceive nothing at all from her. Nay, not so much as a ducat for delivering your letter. And being so hard on me that brought your mind, I fear she'll prove as hard to you in telling your mind. Give her no token, but stones, for she's as hard as steel.
What said she? Nothing.
No, sir, not so much as take this for thy pains. To testify your bounty, I thank you. You have test-earned me. In requital whereof, henceforth, carry your letters yourself. And so, sir, I commend you to my master.
Go be gone to save your ship from wreck, which cannot perish having thee aboard, being destined to a drier death on shore. I must send some better messenger. I fear my Julia would not deign my lines, receiving them from such a worthless post.
But say, Lucetta, now we are alone, wouldst thou then counsel me to fall in love?
Aye, madam, so you stumble not unheedfully.
Of all the fair resort of gentlemen that every day with parley encounter me, in thy opinion, which is worthiest love?
Oh, please, you repeat their names. I'll show my mind according to my shallow, simple skill.
What thinkst thou of the fair Sir Jacopo?
Ooh, and as of a knight, well spoken, neat, and fine. Oh, but when are you? He never should be mine.
Oh. What thinkst thou of the rich Mercatio?
Oh, well of his wealth, but of himself, so.
What thinkst thou of the gentle Proteus?
Lord! To see what folly reigns in us.
How now, what means this passion in his name?
Oh, pardon me, madam, it is a passing shame that I, unworthy body as I am, should censure thus on lovely gentlemen.
Why not on Proteus's of all the rest?
Then thus of many goods, I think him best.
Your reason?
I have no other but a woman's reason. I think him so because I think him so.
And would you have me cast my love on him?
Aye, if you thought your love not cast away.
Why, he of all the rest hath never moved me.
Oh, but he, of all the rest, I think best loves ye.
His little speaking shows his love but small.
Oh, fire that's closest kept burns most of all.
They do not love that do not show their love.
Oh, they love least to let men know their love.
Oh, I would I knew his mind.
Oh, but who's this paper, madam?
To Julia. Say from whom?
That the contents will show.
Say. Say, who gave it thee?
Sir Valentine's page, and sent, I think, from Proteus. Woo! He would have given it you, but I, being in the way, did in your name receive it. Pardon the fault, I pray.
Now, by my modesty, a goodly broker, dare you presume to harbour wanton lines, to whisper and conspire against my youth? Now, trust me, 'tis an office of great worth, and you an officer fit for the place. There, take the letter, see it be returned, or else return no more into my sight.
To plead for love deserves more fee than hate.
Will ye be gone?
That you may ruminate.
And yet I would I had looked over the letter. It were a shame to call her back again and pray her for a fault for which I chid her. What fool is she that knows I am a maid and would not force the letter to my view? since maids in modesty say no to that which they would have the profferer construe aye, fie. How wayward is this foolish love that, like a testy babe, will scratch the nurse and presently, all humbled, kiss the rod. How churlishly I chid Lucetta hence when willingly I would have had her here. How angrily I taught my brow to frown when inward joy enforced my heart to smile. My penance is to call Lucetta back and ask remission for my folly past. What ho! Lucetta?
Oh, what would your ladyship?
It's near dinner time.
I wouldn't wear that you might kill your stomach on your meat and not upon your maid.
What is that you picked up so gingerly?
Nothing.
Why dost thou stoop, then?
To take up a paper that I let fall.
And is that paper nothing?
Nothing concerning me.
Then let it lie for those that it concerns.
Madam, it will not lie when it concerns, unless it hath a false interpreter.
Some love of yours hath writ to you in rhyme.
Oh, that I might sing it, madam, to a tune. Give me a note your ladyship can set.
Best sing it to the tune of Light of Love.
Oh, it is too heavy for so light a tune.
Heavy? But like it hath some burden, then?
Aye, madam, and melodious with it. Would you sing it?
And why not you?
I cannot reach so high.
Let's see your song. Hang now, minion.
Hold tune there still, so you will sing it out. Hey, and yet methinks I do not like this tune.
You do not?
No, madam, 'tis too sharp.
You, minion, are too saucy.
Oh, nay, now you're too flat. And you've marred the concord with too harsh a descant. There wanted but a mean to fill your song.
The mean is drowned with your unruly bass.
Indeed, I bid the bass for Proteus.
Babble shall not henceforth trouble me. Here is a coil with protestation.
Oh, yeah.
Go, get you gone, let the papers lie. You'll be fingering them to anger me.
She makes it strange, but she would be best pleased to be so angered with another letter.
Nay, would I were so angered with the same?
No.
Oh, hateful hands! To tear such loving words, injurious wasps, to feed on such sweet honey and kill the bees that yield it with your stings. I'll kiss each several paper for amends. Look, here is writ, kind Julia. Unkind Julia, as in revenge of thine ingratitude, I throw thy name against the bruising stones, trampling contemptuously on thy disdain. Oh, and here is writ, love-wounded Proteus. Poor, wounded name. My bosom as a bed shall lodge thee till thy wound be thoroughly healed, and thus I search it with a sovereign kiss. But twice or thrice was Proteus written down. Be calm, good wind, blow not a word away till I have found each letter in the letter, except mine own name, that some whirlwind bear unto a ragged, fearful, hanging rock and throw it thence into the raging sea. Oh no, here in one line is his name twice writ. Poor forlorn Proteus, passionate Proteus, to the sweet Julia. Oh, that I'll tear away. And yet I will not. Sith so prettily he couples it to his complaining names. Thus will I fold them, one upon another. Now kiss, embrace, contend, do what you will.
Oh, madam, dinner is ready and your father stays.
Then let us go.
What? Shall these papers lie like telltales here?
If you respect them, best to pick them up.
Me? I was taken up for laying them down. Oh, yeah, here they shall not lie for catching cold.
I see. You have a month's mind to them.
Oh, madam, you may say what sights you see. I see things too. Although you judge, I wink. Ciao, Bella.
Tell me, Panthino, what sad talk was that wherewith my brother held you in the cloister?
'Twas of his nephew Proteus, your son.
Why, what of him?
He wondered that your lordship would suffer him to spend his youth at home, while other men of slender reputation put forth their sons to seek preferment out. Some to the wars to try their fortunes there, some to discover islands far away, some to the studious universities. For any or for all these exercises, he said that Proteus, your son, was meet, and did request me to importune you to let him spend his time no more at home, which would be great impeachment to his age, in having known no travel in his youth.
Nor needst thou much importune me to that whereon this month I have been hammering. I have considered well his loss of time, and how he cannot be a perfect man, not being tried and tutored in the world. Experience is by industry achieved and perfected by the swift course of time. But tell me then, whither were I best to send him?
I think your lordship is not ignorant how his companion, youthful Valentine, attends the Duke of Milan in his court.
I know it well.
'Twere good, I think, your lordship sent him thither. There will he practice tilts and tournaments, hear sweet discourse, converse with noblemen, and be in eye of every exercise worthy his youth and nobleness of birth.
I like thy counsel. Well hast thou advised. And that thou mayest perceive how well I like it, the execution of it shall make known. Even with the swiftest expedition, we will dispatch him to the Milanese court.
Tomorrow, may it please you, Don Alfonso, with other men of good esteem, are travelling to salute the noble duke, and to commend their service to his will.
Good company. With them shall Proteus go. And in good time, now will we break with him.
Sweet love, sweet lives, sweet life, here is her hand, the agent of her heart. Here is her oath for love, her honours pawn. Oh, that our fathers would applaud our loves to seal our happiness with their consents. Oh, heavenly Julia.
Oh, now, what letter are you reading there?
May it please your lordship, 'tis a word or two of commendations sent from Valentine, delivered by a friend that came from him.
Well, lend me the letter. Let me read. What news?
There is no news, my lord, but that he writes how happily he lives, how well beloved and daily graced by the Milanese duke, wishing me with him, partner of his fortune.
And how stand you affected by his wish?
As one depending on your lordship's will, not relying on his friendly wish.
My will is something sorted with his wish. Muse not that I thus suddenly proceed, for what I will, and there an end. I am resolved that you shall spend some time with Valentinus in the Milanese court. What maintenance he from his friends receives, like exhibition thou shalt have from me. Tomorrow be in readiness to go. But excuse it not, for I am peremptory.
I cannot be so soon provided. Please you deliberate a day or two.
Look, what thou wants shall be sent after thee. No more of stay, tomorrow thou must go. But come on, Panthino, you shall be employed to hasten on his expedition.
Thus have I shunned the fire for fear of burning, and drenched me in a sea where I am drowned. I feared to show my father Julia's letter, lest he should take exception to my love. And now, with the vantage of my own excuse, hath he accepted most against my love. Oh, how this spring of love resembleth the uncertain glory of an April day, which now shows all the beauty of the sun, and by a cloud takes all away.
Sir Proteus, your father calls for you. He is in haste, therefore I pray you go.
Aye, this it is. My heart accords thereto, and yet 1,000 times it answers no.
Why, this may be yours, for this...
Aye, give it me. Oh. Aye, it is mine. Sweet ornament that decks a thing divine. Oh, Sylvia.
Madam Sylvia!
How now, sirrah?
Well, she's not within hearing, sir.
Why, sir, who bade you call her?
Your worship, sir, or else I mistook.
Well, you'll still be too forward.
And yet I was last chidden for being too slow.
Oh, go to, sir.
Oh?
Tell me, do you know my Lady Sylvia?
She that your worship loves.
What? Why, how know you that I am in love?
Marry, sir, by these special marks. First, you have learned, like Proteus, to wreathe your arms like a malcontent, to relish a love song like a robin redbreast, to walk alone like one that had the pestilence, to sigh like a schoolboy that's lost his ABC, to weep like a young wench that has buried her grandam, to fast like one that takes diet, to watch like one that fears robbing, to speak puling like a beggar at Hallowmass. You were wont, when you laughed, to crow like a cock. When you walked, to walk like one of the lions. When you fasted, it was presently after dinner. When you looked sadly, it was for want of money. And now, you are metamorphosed with a mistress that when I look on you, I can hardly think you my master.
Are all these things perceived in me?
They are all perceived without you.
Without me, they cannot.
Nay, without you, that's certain. For without you were so simple, none else would. But you were so without these follies, that these follies are within you, and shine through you like the water in a urinal. That not an eye that sees you, but is a physician to comment on your malady.
But tell me, do you know my Lady Sylvia?
She that you gaze on so as she sits at supper.
Hast thou observed that? Even she, I mean.
Why, sir, I know her not.
Well, dost thou know her by my gazing on her, and yet knowest her not?
Or is she not hard-favoured, sir?
Not so fair, boy, as well-favoured.
Sir, I know that well enough.
What dost thou know?
That she is not so fair as of you well-favoured.
I mean that her beauty is exquisite, but her favour infinite.
That's because the one is painted and the other out of all count.
How painted and how out of all count?
Marry, sir, so painted to make her fair, that no man counts of her beauty.
How esteemest thou me? I account of her beauty.
You never saw her since she was deformed.
How long hath she been deformed?
Ever since you loved her.
Oh. I have loved her ever since I saw her, and still I see her beautiful.
If you love her, you cannot see her.
Why?
Because love is blind.
Belike then, boy, for you are in love. For last morning, you could not see to wipe my shoes.
True, sir. I was in love with my bed. I thank you. You swinged me for my love, which makes me the bolder to chide you for yours.
In conclusion, I stand affected to her. Last night, she enjoined me to write some lines to one she loves.
And have you?
I have.
Are they not lamely writ?
No, boy, but as well as I can do them.
Ooh.
Oh, peace, here she comes.
Oh, excellent motion. Oh, exceeding puppet. Now he will interpret to her.
Madam and mistress, 1,000 good morrows.
Oh, give ye good even. Here's 1,000,000 of manners.
Sir Valentine and servant, to you, 2,000.
Well, he should give her interest, and she gives it him.
As you enjoined me, madam, I have writ the letter unto the secret, nameless friend of yours, which I was much unwilling to proceed in, but for my duty to your ladyship.
I thank you, gentle servant. 'Tis very clerkly done.
Well, now trust me, madam, it came hardly off. Well, for being ignorant to whom it goes, I writ at random, very, well, doubtfully.
Perchance you think too much of so much pain.
No, so instead you, I will write, please you command 1,000 times as much, and yet, well...
A pretty period. Well, I guess the sequel, and yet I will not name it, and yet I care not, and yet take this again, and yet I thank you, meaning henceforth to trouble you no more.
And yet you will, and yet another yet.
What's the matter? What's the matter? Do you not like it?
Yes, yes, the lines are very quaintly writ, but since unwillingly, take them again. Nay, take them.
Madam, they are for you.
Aye, you writ them, sir, at my request. But I will none of them. They are for you. I would have had them writ more movingly.
Please, at your ladyship, I will write you another.
And when it's writ, for my sake, read it over. And if it please you, so. If not, why so?
If it please me, madam, what then?
Why, if it please you, take it for your labour. And so, good morrow, servant.
Oh, jest unseen, inscrutable, invisible as a nose on a man's face, or a weathercock on a steeple. My master sues to her, and she hath taught her suitor, he being her pupil, to become her tutor. Oh, excellent device. Was there ever heard a better? But my master, being scribe, to himself should write the letter.
How now? What, are you reasoning with yourself?
Nay, sir, I was rhyming. 'Tis you that have the reason.
To do what?
To be a spokesman for Madam Sylvia.
And to whom?
To yourself. Why, she woos you by a figure.
What figure?
By a letter, I should say.
Why, she hath not writ to me.
What need she, when she hath made you write to yourself? Why, do you not perceive the jest?
No, believe me.
No believing you indeed, sir. But did you perceive her earnest?
Why, she gave me none except an angry word.
Why, she hath given you a letter.
That's the letter I writ to her friend.
And that letter hath she delivered, and there an end.
Why would it were no worse?
Ah, I'll warrant you 'tis as well. For often have you writ to her, and she in modesty, or else for want of idle time could not again reply, or fearing else some messenger that might her mind discover, herself hath taught her love himself to write unto her lover. All this I speak in print, for in print I found it. Why muse you, sir? 'Tis dinner time.
I have dined.
I, but hearken, though the chameleon love can feed on the air, I am one that am nourished by my victuals and would fain have meat. Be not like your mistress, be moved! Be moved!
Have patience, gentle Julia.
I must. Where is no remedy.
When possibly I can, I will return.
If you turn not, you will return the sooner. Take this remembrance for thy Julia's sake.
Why then we'll make exchange. Here, take you this.
And seal the bargain with a holy kiss.
Here is my hand for my true constancy. And when that hour o'erslips me in the day wherein I sign not, Julia, for thy sake, the next ensuing hour some foul mischance torment me for my love's forgetfulness. My father stays my coming. Answer not, the tide is now, nay, not thy tide of tears. That tide would stay me longer than I should. Julia, farewell. What, gone without a word? I, so true love should do it, cannot speak. For truth hath greater deeds than words to grace it.
Proteus, you are stayed for.
Go, I come, I come. Alas, this parting strikes poor lovers dumb.
This hour ere I have done weeping. All the kind of the launces have this very fault. I have received my proportion like the prodigious son, and I'm going with Proteus to the Imperial's court. I think Crab, my dog, to be the sourest-natured dog that lives. There's my mother weeping, my father wailing, my sister crying, our maid howling, our cat wringing her hands. All of our house in a great perplexity, yet did not this cruel-hearted cur shed one tear. He is a stone, a very pebble stone, and he hath no more pity in him than a dog. Why, my grandam, having no eyes, look you, wept herself blind at my parting. Nay, 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 I will show you the manner of it. This shoe is my father. No. This left shoe is my father. No, no, this left shoe is my mother. Oh, nay, that cannot be so neither. Oh, yes, 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 it is so, 'tis so. For this hath a worse soul. This shoe, with the hole in it, is my mother, and this my father. Now, sir, this staff is my sister, for, look you, she is as white as a lily and as small as a wand. This hat is Nan, our maid, and I am the dog. No, no, the dog is himself, and I am the dog. No, the dog is me, and I am myself. Aye, so, now, come I to my father. Father, your blessing. What now should the shoe not speak a word for weeping? Well, now I kiss my father. Well, the shoe weeps on. Now come I to me mother. What? No. Oh, that she should speak now like a woodwoman. Well, I kiss her. Oh, okay. Well, there it is. There's my mother's breath up and down. And now come I to my sister. Hark the moan that she makes. And the dog, all this while, sheds not a tear nor says a word. But see how I lay the dust with my tears.
Lords, away, away, aboard! Thy master is shipped, and thou art to post after with oars. What's the matter? Why weepst thou, man? Away, ass! You'll lose the tide if you tarry any longer.
Why, it's no matter if the tide were lost, for it is the unkindest tide that ever any man tied.
What's the unkindest tide?
Why, he that's tied here, Crab, my dog.
Tut, man. I mean, thou'lt lose the flood, and in losing the flood, lose thy voyage. And in losing thy voyage, lose thy master. And in losing thy master, lose thy service. And in losing thy service...
Shush.
Why dost thou stop my mouth?
For fear thou should lose thy tongue.
Where should I lose my tongue?
In thy tail.
In thy tail?
Lose the tide, and the flood, and the voyage, and the master, and the tide. Oh, why, man, if the river were dry, I am able to fill it with my tears. If the wind were down, I could drive the boat with my sighs.
Come away. I was told to call thee.
Well, so you call me what thou darest.
Wilt thou go?
What? Yeah, I will go.
Milano. Milano.
mistress.
Master! Centurio frowns on you.
Aye, boy, it's for love.
Not of you.
Well, of my mistress, then.
Well, could you knocked him?
Servant, you are sad.
Indeed, madam, I seem so.
Well, seem you that you are not.
Haply I do.
So do counterfeits.
So do you.
What seem I that I am not?
Wise.
Yeah, what instance of the contrary?
Your folly.
And how quote you my folly?
I quote it in your jerkin.
My jerkin is a double?
Well, then I'll double your folly.
How?
What, angry Satyrio? Do you change colour?
Oh, give him leave, madam. He is a kind of chameleon.
Yeah, but that's more mine to feed on your blood than to live in your air.
You have said, sir.
Aye, sir. And done, too. This time.
I know it well, sir. You always end ere you begin.
A fine volley of words, gentlemen, and quickly shot off.
It is indeed, madam, we thank the giver.
Who is that servant?
It was yourself, sweet lady. For you gave the fire. Satyrio borrows his wit from your ladyship's looks and spends what he borrows kindly in your company.
Sir, if you spend word for word with me, I shall make your wit bankrupt.
Oh, I know it well, sir. You have an exchequer of words, but no other treasure to give your followers, for it appears, by their bare liveries, that they live by your bare words.
Ah, no more, gentlemen, no more! Here comes my father!
Now, daughter Sylvia! You are hard beset.
Sir Valentine, your father's in good health. What say you to a letter from your friends of much good news?
Oh, my lord, I would be thankful to any happy messenger from thence.
Know ye Don Antonio, your countryman?
Aye, my good lord, I know the gentleman to be of worth and worthy estimation, and not without desert so well reputed.
Hath he not a son?
Aye, my good lord, a son that well deserves the honour and regard of such a father.
You know him well?
I know him as myself. For from our infancy we have conversed and spent our hours together. And though myself have been an idle truant, omitting the sweet benefit of time to clothe mine age with angel-like perfection, yet hath Sir Proteus, for that's his name, made use and fair advantage of his days. His years young, but his experience old. His head unmellowed, but his judgment ripe, and in a word, for far behind his worth comes all the praises that I now bestow. He is complete, in feature and in mind, with all good grace to grace a gentleman.
Beshrew me, sir, and he make this good, he is as worthy of an emperor's love as meet to be an emperor's counsellor. Well, sir, this gentleman is come to me with commendations of great potentates, and here he means to spend his time a while. I think 'tis no unwelcome news to you.
My lord, should I have wished a thing, it had been he.
Welcome him then according to his worth. I speak to you, Sylvia, and to you, Satyrio, for Valentine. I need not cite him to it. I'll send him hither to you presently.
Why, this is the gentleman I told your ladyship had come along with me, but that his mistress did hold his eyes locked in her crystal looks.
Belike but now she hath enfranchised them upon some other pawn for fealty.
Nay, sure, I think she holds them prisoners still.
Nay, then he should be blind. And being blind, how could he see his way to seek out you?
Why, lady, love has 20 pairs of eyes.
They say love hath not an eye at all.
Well, to see such lovers, Turio, as yourself, upon a homely object, love can wink.
Have done, here comes the gentleman.
Oh, welcome, dear Proteus, welcome. Oh, madam, I beseech you, confirm his welcome with some special favour.
His worth is warrant for his welcome hither, if this be he you oft have wished to hear from.
Oh, sweet lady, it is. Madam, entertain him to be my fellow servant to your ladyship.
Too low a mistress for so high a servant.
Not so, sweet lady, but too mean a servant to have look of such a worthy mistress.
Oh, leave off discourse of disability. Sweet lady, entertain him to be your fellow servant.
My duty I will boast of, nothing else.
And duty never yet did want his meed. Servant. You are welcome to a worthless mistress.
I'll die on him that says so but yourself.
That you are welcome.
That you are worthless.
Madam, My lord, your father would speak with you.
I wait upon his pleasure. Come, Saturio, go with me. Once more, new servant, welcome. I'll leave you to confer of home affairs. When you have done, we look to hear from you.
We'll both attend your ladyship.
Now! Tell me on from whence you came.
Your friends are well and have them much commended.
Oh, and how do yours?
I left them all in health.
And how is your lady? How thrives your love?
My tales of love were wont to weary you. I know you joy not in a love discourse.
Aye, Proteus. But that life is altered now. I have done penance for condemning love, whose high, imperious thoughts have punished me with bitter fasts, with penitential groans, with nightly tears and daily heart-sore sighs. For in revenge of my contempt of love hath chased sleep from my enthralled eyes and made them watchers of mine own heart's sorrow. O gentle Proteus, love's a mighty lord, and hath so humbled me, as I confess, there is no woe to his correction, nor to his service, no such joy on earth. But now, no discourse, well, except it be of love. Now can I break my fast, dine, sup, and sleep upon the very naked name of love.
Enough. I read your fortune in your eye. Is this the idol you worship so?
Even she? And is she not a heavenly saint?
No. But she is an earthly paragon.
Call her divine.
I will not flatter her.
Oh, well, flatter me then, for love delights in praises.
When I was sick, you gave me bitter pills, and I must minister the like to you.
Well, if not divine, yet let her be a principality, sovereign to all the creatures on the earth.
Except my mistress.
Sweet, except not any. Except thou wilt accept against my love.
Have I not reason to prefer mine own?
And I will help thee to prefer her too. But she shall be dignified with this high honour, to bear my lady's train, lest the base earth should from her vesture chance to steal a kiss, and of so great a favour, growing proud, disdain to root the summer-swelling flower, and make rough winter everlastingly.
Why, Valentine, what braggatism is this?
Pardon me, sweet Proteus, but all I can is nothing to her whose worth makes other worthies nothing. She is alone.
Then let her alone.
Not for the world. Why, man, she is mine own. And I as rich in having such a jewel as 20 seas, if all their sand were pearl, the water nectar, and the rocks pure gold. Oh, forgive me that I do not dream on thee because thou seest me dote upon my love. My foolish rival that her father likes, only for his possessions are so huge, has gone with her along, and I must, after, for love, as thou knowest, is full of jealousy.
But she loves you.
I, and we are betrothed, nay more. Our marriage hour, with all the cunning manner of our flight determined of, how I must climb her window, the ladder made of cords, and all the means, greed, and plotted on for my happiness. O good Proteus, go with me to my chamber in these affairs to aid me with thy counsel.
Go on before, I shall inquire you forth. I needs must to the road to disembark some necessaries that I needs must use, but presently I'll attend on thee.
Will you make haste?
I will. Even as one heat another heat expels, or as one nail by strength drives out another, so the remembrance of my former love is by a newer object quite forgotten. Is it my eye or Valentine's praise, her true perfection, or my false transgression that makes me reason lust to reason thus? She is fair. And so is Julia that I love. That I did love. For now my love is thawed, which like a waxen image gainst a fire bears no impression of the thing it was. Methinks my zeal to Valentine is cold, and that I love him not as I was wont. Oh, but I love his lady too much, and that's the reason I love him so little. How shall I dote on her with more advice, when thus without advice begin to love her? 'Tis but her picture I have yet beheld, and that hath dazzled my reason's light. But when I look on her perfections, there's no reason but I shall be blind. If I can check my erring love, I will. If not, to compass her, I'll use my skill.
Lawrence! By mine honesty, welcome to Milano!
Oh, forswear not thyself, sweet youth, for I am not welcome. No, I reckon this always. A man is never undone till he be hanged, nor is he welcome to a place until a certain shot be paid and the hostess says welcome.
Oh, come on, you madcap. I'll to the alehouse with you presently, where, for one shot of 5p, thou shalt have 5,000 welcomes.
Oh.
But, sirrah, how did thy master part with Madam Julia?
No, marry. After they closed in earnest, they parted very fairly in jest.
But shall she marry him?
No.
How then shall he marry her?
No, neither.
What, are they broken?
Oh, no, they are both as whole as a fish.
Well, why then, how stands the matter with them?
Marry, thus, when it stands well with him, it stands well with her.
Oh, one ass art thou, I understand thee not.
Oh, well, what a block art thou that thou canst not. Oh, my staff understands me.
What thou sayest?
Aye, and what I do, too. Look thee, I'll but lean, and my staff understands me.
Oh. Yeah, it stands under thee indeed.
Ah, stand under and understand, it's all one.
But tell me true, will it be a match?
Oh. Ask my dog.
No,
If he say aye, it will. If he say nay, it will. If he shake his tail and say anything, it will.
In conclusion, then, it will.
Thou wilt not get such a secret from me, but by a parable.
It is well that I get it so. But, Lawrence, how sayest thou that my master is become a notable lover?
Oh, well, I never knew him otherwise.
Then how?
Well, a notable lubber, as thou reportest him to be.
Oh, thou horse and ass, thou mistakest me.
No, I fool, I meant not thee, I meant thy master.
I tell thee, my master is become a hot lover.
And I tell thee, I care not, though he burn himself in love. Look, if thou wilt, go with me to the alehouse. If thou wilt not, thou art not worth the name of a Christian.
Why?
Because thou hast not so much of charity in thee as to go to the alehouse with a Christian. Wilt thou go?
At thy service.
To leave my Julia shall I be forsworn. To love fair Sylvia shall I be forsworn. To wrong my friend I shall be much forsworn. And even that power which gave me first my oath provokes me to this threefold perjury. Love bade me swear, and love bids me forswear. O sweet suggesting love, if thou hast sinned, teach me thy tempted subject to excuse it. At first I did adore a twinkling star, but now I worship a celestial sun. Unheedful vows may heedfully be broken, and he wants wit that once resolved will to learn his wit to exchange the bad for better. Oh, fie, unreverend tongue, to call her bad, whose sovereignty so oft thou hast preferred with 20,000 soul-confirming oaths. I cannot cease to love, and yet I do. But there I leave to love where I should love. Julia, I lose. and Valentine I lose. If I keep them, I needs must lose myself. If I lose them, thus find I by their loss, for Valentine myself, for Julia, Sylvia. I to myself am dearer than a friend, for love is still most precious in itself. And Sylvia, witness heaven that made her fair, shows Julia nothing but a swarthy wretch. I will forget that Julia is alive. Remember, my love to her is dead. And Valentine I'll hold an enemy, aiming at Sylvia as a sweeter friend. I cannot now prove constant to myself without some treachery used to Valentine. This night he meaneth with a corded ladder to climb celestial Sylvia's chamber window, myself in counsel his competitor. Now, presently, I'll give her father notice of their disguising and pretended flight, who all enraged will banish Valentine, for Churio he intends shall wed his daughter. But Valentine being gone, I'll quickly cross by some sly trick, blunt Churio's dull proceeding. Love, lend me wings to make my purpose swift, as thou hast lent me wit to plot this drift.
Counsel, Lucetta, gentle girl, assist me, and e'en in kind love I do conjure thee, who art the table wherein all my thoughts are visibly charactered and engraved, to lesson me and tell me some good mean how, with mine honour, I may undertake a journey to my loving Proteus.
Alas, the way is wearisome and long.
A true devoted pilgrim is not weary to measure kingdoms with his feeble steps. Much less shall she that hath love's wings to fly, and when the flight is made to one so dear, of such divine perfection as Sir Proteus.
Better forbear till Proteus make return.
Oh. Knowest thou not his looks are my soul's food?
Oh.
Pity the dearth that I have pined in by longing for that food so long a time. Didst thou but know the inly touch of love, thou wouldst as soon go kindle fire with snow as seek to quench the fire of love with words.
I do not seek to quench your love's hot fire, but to qualify this fire's extreme rage, lest it should burn above the bounds of reason.
The more thou dampst it up, the more it burns.
Oh.
The current, that with gentle murmur glides, thou know'st, being stopped, impatiently doth rage, but when his fair course is not hindered, he makes sweet music with the enamelled stones, giving a gentle kiss to every sedge he overtaketh in his pilgrimage. And so by many winding nooks he strays with willing sport to the wild ocean. Oh, then let me go, and hinder not my course. I'll be as patient as a gentle stream, and make a pastime of each weary step, till the last step hath brought me to my love, and there I'll rest, as after much turmoil a blessed soul doth in Elysium.
Oh, but in what habit will you go along?
Well, not like a woman, for I would prevent the loose encounters of lascivious men. Gentle Lucetta, fit me with such weeds as may beseem some well-reputed page.
Oh, then your ladyship must cut your hair.
No, girl, I'll knit it up in silken strings with 20-odd conceited true love knots.
Oh, in what fashion, madam, shall I make your breeches?
Oh, why, what in fashion thou best likes, Lucetta?
Oh, thou needs must have them with a codpiece, madam.
Ow, down, Lucetta, thou be ill-favoured! wench. How will the world repute me for undertaking so unstaid a journey? I fear it will make me scandalised.
Well, if you think so, then stay at home and go not.
Nay, that I will not.
Then never dream on infamy, but go! Hey, if Proteus like your journey when you come, no matter who's displeased when you're gone, I fear me he will scarce be pleased at all.
Well, that is the least Lucetta of my fear. 1,000 oaths, an ocean of his tears and instances of infinite of love warrant me welcome to my Proteus.
All these are servants to deceitful men.
Base men. That use them to so base effect. But truer stars did govern Proteus's birth. His words are bonds, his oaths are oracles, his love sincere, his thoughts immaculate, his tears pure messengers sent from his heart as far from fraud as heaven from earth.
Pray heaven he prove so when you come to him.
Now, as thou lovest me, do him not that wrong to bear hard opinion of his truth, only deserve my love by loving him. And presently, come with me to my chamber to take a note of what I stand in need of, to furnish me upon my longing journey. All that is mine, I leave at thy dispose. My goods, yes. My lands,
way.
My reputation, what only in you thereof. Dispatch me hence! Come, answer not, but to it presently. I am impatient of my tarriance.
Ceterio, give us leave, I pray, a while. We have some secrets to confer about. Now, tell me, Proteus, what is thy will with me?
My gracious lord, that which I would discover the law of friendship bids me to conceal. But when I call to mind your gracious favours done to me, undeserving as I am, my duty pricks me on to utter that which else no worldly good should draw from me. No, worthy prince. Sir Valentine, my friend, this night intends to steal away your daughter, myself and one made privy to the plot. I know you have determined to bestow her on Churio, who your gentle daughter hates. And should she thus be stolen away from you, it would be much vexation to your age. Therefore, I rather chose to cross my friend in his intended drift than by concealing it. Heap on your head a pack of sorrows which would press you down, being unprevented, to your timeless grave.
Proteus, I thank thee for thine honest care, which to requite, command me while I live. This love of theirs myself have often seen, haply when they have judged me fast asleep, and oftentimes have purposed to forbid Sir Valentine her company and my court, but fearing lest my jealous aim might err, and so unworthily disgrace the man, a rashness that I ever yet have shunned, I gave him gentle looks, thereby to find that which thyself has now disclosed to me, and that thou mayest perceive my fear of this, knowing that tender youth is soon suggested. I nightly lodge her in an upper tower, the key whereof myself have ever kept, and thence she cannot be conveyed away.
No, noble lord, they have devised a mean, how he her chamber window will ascend, and with a corded ladder fetch her down, for which the youthful lover is now gone, and this way comes he with it presently, where, if it please you, you may intercept him. But good my lord, do it so cunningly that my discovery be not aimed at. For love of you, not hate unto my friend, hath made me publisher of this pretence.
Upon mine honour, he shall never know that I had any light of this from thee.
Adieu, my lord. Sir Valentine is coming.
Oh, now, Sir Valentine, whither away so fast?
Please it, your grace, there is a messenger that stays to bear my letters to my friends, and I am going to deliver them.
Be they of much import?
The tenor of them doth but express my health and happy being at your court.
Nay then, no matter. Stay with me a while. I am to break with thee of some affairs that touch me near, wherein thou must be secret. 'Tis not unknown to thee that I have sought to match my friend, Saturio, to my daughter.
I know it well, my lord, and sure the match were rich and honourable. But besides, the gentleman is full of virtue, and worth, and bounty, qualities beseeming such a wife as your fair daughter. Cannot your grace win her to fancy him?
No, trust me, she is peevish, froward, sullen, proud, disobedient, stubborn, lacking duty, neither regarding that she is my child, nor fearing me as if I were her father. And may I say, this pride of hers, upon advice, hath drawn my love. And where I thought the remnant of mine age should have been cherished by her childlike duty, I now am full resolved to take a wife, and turn her out to who will take her in, and let her beauty be her wedding dower. For me and my possessions, she esteems not.
What would your grace have me to do in this?
There is a woman of Verona here whom I affect. But she is nice and coy, and naught esteems my aged eloquence. Now therefore would I take thee to my tutor. For long agone I have forgot to court. Besides, the fashion of the time has changed how and which way I should bestow myself to be regarded in her sun bright eye.
Win her with gifts. Well, if she respect not words. Dumb jewels, often in their silent kind, more than quick words do move a woman's mind.
Aye, but she did scorn a present that I sent her.
A woman sometimes scorns what best contents her. Send her another. Never give her o'er, for scorn at first makes after love the more. If she do frown, 'tis not in hate of you, but rather to beget more love in you. If she do chide, well, 'tis not to have you gone, for why the fools are mad if left alone. Take no repulse, whatever she doth say. Forget you gone, she doth not mean away. Flatter and praise, extol their graces, though ne'er so black, say they have angels' faces. A man that hath a tongue, I say, is no man if with his tongue he cannot win a woman.
Aye, but she, I mean, is promised by her friends unto a youthful gentleman of worth, and kept severely from resort of men, that no man hath recourse to her by day.
Why then I would resort to her by night.
Aye, but doors be locked, and keys kept safe, that no man hath access to her by night.
Well, what stops one from entering at her window?
Her chamber is aloft, far from the ground, and built so shelving that one cannot climb it without apparent hazard to his life.
Why then, a ladder, quaintly made of cords, to cast up with a pair of anchoring hooks, would serve to scale another hero's tower, so bold Leander would adventure it.
Now, as thou art a gentleman of blood, advise me, where may I have such a ladder?
Well, pray, sir, tell me, when would you use it?
This very night, for love is like a child that longs for everything that he can come by.
Oh, by this night's end, I will get you such a ladder.
Hark thee, I will visit her alone. How may I best convey the ladder thither?
Oh, it will be light, my lord, that you may bear it under a cloak that is of any length.
A cloak as long as thine will serve the turn.
Aye, my good lord.
Then let me see thy cloak. I'll get me one of such another length.
Why, any cloak will serve the turn, my lord.
How will I fashion me to wear a cloak? I pray thee, let me feel thy cloak upon me. What letter is this, sir? To Sylvia?
Oh, my lord.
Now there's an engine fit for my proceeding. I'll be so bold to break the seal for once. My thoughts do harbour with my Sylvia nightly. And slaves they are to me that send them flying. Oh, could their master come and go as lightly, himself would lodge where senseless they are lying. My herald thoughts in thy pure bosom rest them, while I, their king, that thither them importune, do curse the grace that with such grace hath blessed them. Because myself do want my servants' fortune, I curse myself, for they are sent by me, that they should harbour where their lord should be. What's this? Sylvia, this night I will enfranchise thee. 'Tis so. And there's the ladder for thy purpose. Why? Fighting! For thou art Merib's son. Wilt thou aspire to guide the heavenly car, and with thy daring folly burn the earth? Wilt thou reach stars because they shine on thee? Go! Base intruder, overweening slave! Bestow thy fawning smiles on equal mates, and think my patience more than thy deserts is privilege enough for thy departure hence. Thank me for it, more than for all the favours which all too much I have bestowed on thee. But if thou linger in my territories, longer than swiftest expedition will give thee time to leave our royal court, by God, my wrath shall far exceed the love I ever bore my daughter or thyself.
My lord,
go! I will not hear thy vain excuse.
Oh.
As thou lovest thy life, make speed from hence.
And why not death? Rather than living torment? Oh, God. To die is to be banished from myself. And Sylvia is myself. Banished from her is self from self. Oh, deadly banishment. What light is light if Sylvia be not seen? What joy is joy if Sylvia be not by, unless it be to think that she is by and feed upon the shadow of perfection? Except I be by Sylvia in the night, there is no music in the nightingale. Unless I look on Sylvia in the day, there is no day for me to look upon. She is my essence, and I leave to be, if I be not, by her fair influence, fostered and cherished, illumined, kept alive. Oh, I fly not death to fly his deadly doom. Tarry I here, I but attend on death, but fly I hence. For I fly away from life.
Run, boy, run and seek him out.
Soho, Soho!
What seest thou?
Him we come to find. There's not a hair on his head, but 'tis a Valentine.
Valentine?
No,
Who then, his spirit?
neither.
What then?
Nothing.
What, can nothing speak? Master, shall I strike?
What wouldst thou strike?
Nothing.
Villain, forbear.
No, I will strike nothing. I pray you.
Sir, I said forbear! Friend Valentine, a word.
My ears are stopped and cannot hear good news. Too much of bad already hath possessed them.
Then in dumb silence will I bury mine, for they are harsh, untunable, and bad.
Is Sylvia dead?
No. Oh. Valentine.
No, Valentine indeed, for sacred Sylvia. What, hath she forsworn me?
No, Valentine.
Oh, no, Valentine indeed. What? Well, if she has forsworn me... well, what is your news?
Sir, there is a proclamation that you are vanished.
That thou art banished! Oh, that's the news. From hence, from Sylvia, and from me, thy friend.
Oh, I have fed upon this woe already, and now excess of it will make me surfeit. Doth Sylvia know that I am banished?
Aye. And she hath offered to the doom, which unreversed stands in effectual force, a sea of melting pearl, which some call tears. Those at her father's churlish feet she tended, but neither sad sigh, deep groan, nor silver-shedding tear could penetrate her uncompassionate sire. But Valentine, if he be taken, must die. Besides, her intercession chafed him so when she for thy repeal was suppliant, that to close prison he commanded her, with many bitter threats abiding there.
No more. No more. Unless the next word thou speakst has some malignant power upon my life. If so, I pray thee, breathe it in mine ear as ending anthem of my endless dolour.
Cease to lament for that thou canst not help, and study help for that which thou lamentest. Time is the nurse and breeder of all good. Here if thou stay, thou canst not see thy love. Besides, thy staying will abridge thy life. Hope is a lover's staff. Walk hence with that, and manage it against despairing thoughts. Thy letters may be here, though thou art hence, which, being writ to me, shall be delivered even in the milk-white bosom of thy love. The time now serves not to expostulate. Come, I'll convey thee through the city gate, and ere I part with thee, confer at large of all that may concern thy love affairs, as thou lovest Sylvia, though not for thyself. Regard thy danger, and along with me.
Oh, Lords, I pray thee, if thou seest my boy, bid him make haste and meet me at the north gate.
Go, sirrah, find him out. Come, Valentine.
Oh, sacred Sylvia. Hapless Valentine.
I am but a fool, look you, and yet I have the wit to think that my master is a kind of knave. But that's all one, so he be but one knave. Oh, he lives not now that knows me to be in love, and yet I am in love. But a team of us would not pluck that from me, nor who it is I love. But it is a woman. But what woman, I will not tell myself. Oh, it is a milkmaid. And yet, 'tis not a maid, for she hath had the gossips. And yet, 'tis a maid, for she is her master's maid and serves for wages. Oh, she hath more qualities in her than a water spaniel. Oh, which is much in a bare Christian. Here is a catalogue of her condition. Imprimis, she can fetch and carry. A horse can do no more. Nay, a horse cannot fetch, only carry. Therefore is she better than a jade. Item, she can milk. Oh, look you, that's a sweet virtue in a maid with clean hands.
How now, Senor Lawrence? What news with your mastership?
With my mastership? Why, it is at sea.
Well, your old vice still. Mistake the word. What news then in your paper?
Oh, why, the blackest news that ever thou heardst.
Why, man, how black?
Why, as black as ink.
Let me read them.
Fie on thee, Jolter, thou canst not read.
Thou liest, I can.
Oh, well, I will try thee. There, and St. Nicholas be thy speed.
Imprimis, she can milk.
Oh, that she can.
Item, she brews good ale.
And thereof comes the proverb, a blessing on your heart, you brew good ale.
Item, she can sew.
That's as much as to say, can she sew?
Item, she can knit.
What need a man care for a stock with a wench when she can knit him a stock?
Item, she can wash and scour.
Oh, that's a special virtue. For then she need not be washed and scoured.
Item, she can spin.
And then may I set the world on wheels when she can spin for her living.
Here follow her vices.
Ooh, close on the heels of her virtues.
Item, she is not to be kissed fasting in respect of her breath.
Well, that fault may be remedied with a breakfast. Read on.
Item, she hath a sweet mouth.
That makes amends for her sour breath.
Item, she doth talk in her sleep.
Oh, well, it's no matter for that, so she sleep not in her talk.
Item, she is slow in words.
Oh, villain. Let's set this down amongst her vices. To be slow in words is a woman's only virtue. I pray thee, out with that and place it for her chief virtue.
Item, she is proud.
Out with that too, for that was Eve's legacy and it cannot be taken from her.
Item, she hath no teeth.
Well, I care not for that neither, because I love crusts.
Item, she is cursed.
And the best of it is, she hath no teeth to bite.
Item, she will often praise her liquor.
Oh, well, if her liquor be good, she shall. And if she will not, I will, for good things should be praised.
Item, she is too liberal.
Oh, no. Of her tongue she cannot, for that is writ down she is slow of. Of her purse she will not, for that I will keep shut.
Yeah.
Now, of another thing she may, and that cannot I help. Well, proceed.
Item, she hath more hair than wit, and more faults than hairs, and more wealth than faults.
That word makes all the faults gracious. Now, stop there, I'll have her. And, if it be a match, as nothing is impossible...
What then?
Why then will I tell thee that thy master stays for thee at the north gate?
For me?
Aye, yeah, for thee. Why, who art thou? Oh, he hath stayed for a better man than thee.
And must I go to him?
Well, thou must run to him, for thou hast stayed so long that going will scarce serve the turn.
Why didst thou not tell me sooner? Pox of your love letters!
Well, now will he be swinged for reading my letters? An unmannerly slave that will thrust himself into secrets. I'll have to and rejoice in the boy's correction.